We are back. Chapter
Where do we even start?
16. Les Brothers Drake.
And then we can take the grand tour.
And that's Henry Avery's place, right? No.
No. Wait, is it?
No, that's what I said last time.
This place has an alarm.
It's just being a jerk.
Let's try and find a way in that doesn't involve breaking a window. Got chilly all of a sudden.
You want your jacket back?
Trying to remember what
Want some elf fire?
happened. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I don't want to do that again. Maybe another day.
So
Can we explore around?
Nate fell off the cliff. Remember,
Oh, that's right.
Sam took the bullet or whatever.
And Elena.
Supposedly Elena found him.
Oh, it might not be her.
Well, I mean, they don't show. But I don't know how you can't tell if you. I mean, you don't
it was in
even
the
know the game that well, and you're like, oh, that's Elena.
What was in the subtitle?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that sort of
But
gave
they
it away.
they shot it like it was supposed to be a concealment.
This is pretty. Yes. Yeah, it was sort of like.
But then they give it away in the subtitle and her voice as well. So
Right.
It's like,
I recognize the voice.
yeah.
That
But
was
anyway,
fun, so. Whoops! Spoiler alert.
and then next to then the next chapter was this then, where it's like a throwback.
Okay, so he's like half dead and dreaming, or something like that.
I don't know if that's exactly why. I think it's the game just throwing this at you.
Right.
I don't know that it's actually like contextually like. Yeah, I don't know that that's what's happening, but maybe.
Assassin's Creed moment right there. So I can't go that way. I can jump like this. Woohoo! There we go.
Somebody just looks out the window. It's like there's some like 10-year-old kid like scaling my fucking house.
Come on, Nathan.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah, that's how I am, man. I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, we got Weeby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just peeking over. Just aggressively. I can see her on the monitor. Aggressively spiking the camera.
I turned her just so she
Just
could
right
see
at
it.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, here. I brought a spare.
Nice.
because I
Why do
originally
they have flashlights like this? Is there like? Why are flashlights
are we
not like
looking
this?
for-
you're just missing out. You don't
Just keep an eye out for any.
Because I kind of like how it's
the pocket
You
light. Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Research papers, you know?
And then, you just hold it and then you probably buy one, but your Sony sells one.
It's really expensive.
Sony
Yeah.
rewards site. Dude, some of the prices on their stuff's hysterical. 'cause
Really high
I was
bit
I was
rate.
looking at my rewards really high bit rate.
Yeah.
High bitrate flashlight. I was looking at my rewards points, and they have like all the place. So you can just buy the stuff off like the PlayStationGear.com,
Right.
but you can just get it with rewards points too. But like they have jackets that are like $180, and I'm like, they have like the Last of Us like Joel's jacket and like
Okay.
stuff like that.
You know what?
Like how you have
Actually,
your
I have my Destiny hoodie.
yeah, just like that. Same
Actually-
concept.
So they have like a bomber jacket type thing or whatever the heck it is, the style, for the new raid that just came out for Lightfall.
Oh yeah.
Also, rest in peace, Commander Zavala.
Oh yeah.
That's sad news.
Rest in peace. The update as a whole, because apparently that's not going too well.
No, I think it's fine. I'm having a lot of fun with Destiny. But
a lot of people
so
are bitching about it.
the raid, well, there was a recent update that just came through where like they nerfed some stuff. I came out that window.
In a good way?
No, for Titans. Titans don't
Oh.
necessarily need it. I don't know what I'm
Well, the
looking for.
update initial launch, everyone was bitching, saying it was like the worst story content they've had since the game came out.
Oh
Like,
well, it's a little goofy, but the gameplay in general is
Nope.
it's fine.
I think Dustin was on the podcast saying it's that type of story where they keep talking about things, but they never tell you what it is. So they're saying like names of things and words that mean things, but you don't know what they mean as the player.
That's kind of always been Destiny though. But you
And
have to like
they
dive
don't
into it.
then. Yeah, but apparently that's not there. Like they just don't tell you. They're just talking about the thing, and you're just like, it's like Final Fantasy 13.
How do we find them?
We're like, what the fuck's a Lassie?
Right. You have to like read
And they
the-
try to tell you,
the
but
entries.
they fail. So then you have to go into the
Yeah,
data
no,
logs and like,
Right.
Such a large place.
no,
Right.
Like finding a needle in a haystack.
the fuck is a fal'Cie?
Yeah.
Like-
and that's a really convoluted story. Like Destiny's not
That game,
crazy.
My God, I just ruined the whole night. We've been here for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna be miserable.
You
the
were
rest of the
talking
night.
about Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, let's not talk about this. I know how you feel about that.
You tried to defend it at one
There you
point.
I
White
I
leather.
thought the game was fun.
Sam, I think I found one.
It's crazy, but like I've just expected that like that's
He tried to defend it.
that's
No.
that's all that's all the Final Fantasies anyway. They're
Tried
ridiculous.
to defend it.
They're ridiculous.
He failed.
Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, so the jacket,
Yeah,
the Sony jacket. So I kind of bought a Sony jacket.
you did.
Yeah, so they have rewards and like you can buy stuff.
Destiny
so the
thing,
last
yeah.
time I got like a rewards thing for Destiny was like Destiny 1, I think it was, where you could get the t-shirt that had all like your moments of triumphs, but you had to like do all these things like in the game to do it. So it was like, cause I loved playing Destiny 1.
Was this your house?
And this time they actually have this cool bomber jacket. It's like modeled after like the raid aesthetic that just happened, and you have to beat the raid within like the first 2 weeks, which isn't really much of a feat, I guess, but it allows you to get this jacket. So I ordered it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, but it was a little expensive.
I remember Dad was always like,
However,
bother unpacking.
this is like
Just
a
gonna
pretty
move
good
again in a
quality
month."
hoodie.
Hmm.
And the other clothing that I got from the store as well that was like on clearance and stuff too, and on sale, I was actually kind of happy with that as well. And people are going to think that like, oh,
Hey,
you
Sam.
sponsored by Bungie, huh, Phil? No, I'm running an
Sponsored by
Xbox
Bungie.
controller on a
It's like a Ming
PlayStation
Dynasty
game.
vase.
Like,
Yeah.
Nathan, who in their right mind would have a Ming Dynasty vase just sitting around like that?
Yeah.
and that
Probably
was,
a knockoff of some kind.
I don't know, that was probably like
course it
the
is, right?
splurgiest
Right.
purchase I've had in a little bit. That was kind of just like impulsive and impractical.
I just thought it was silly that if you do the thing, you unlock the ability to purchase it.
Yeah. Well, it sort of makes it a little bit
I
exclusive.
understand
It's
that
kinda
you don't want
fun.
to
Let's
just
do it
give
together.
away
Ready?
like thousands of hoodies. That would be insane.
Yeah. Well, so most of the stuff that I got was like not reward based, but this one thing was specifically reward based.
Right.
There's something else that was reward based too. A different shirt. I can't remember
It's
what
some
it was,
sort
but
of
it seems like their stuff's
sarcophagus.
been like of a pretty,
Look around.
nice
This
quality.
whole place is filled with sarcophaguses.
The stuff I got the other day was like it was all the same
Sarcophagi.
part of like the same design, I guess.
Sam.
Same thing. Like this is like the Earth
This is
hoodie,
real.
so like they could have like Earth pants or Earth.
Fix this place.
I don't know,
Huh?
whatever. You know what I mean?
Let's go
The
find
same
out.
kind of domain of clothing, so it all kind of matched. So I was wearing that like all day yesterday. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's,
I don't-
It's actually really comfortable.
This one's Roman.
Well, that's good.
So.
I don't think
Third,
Sony took any of that,
maybe
like,
fourth
because they
century.
left Bungie almost like they didn't interrupt anything when they purchased Bungie.
Right.
So like, they could have pulled all the Destiny merch
You
into their own
recognize that
store,
one?
but they didn't do anything.
Yeah. It was
So
already
they
there.
just-
Why? screw
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it?
just leave it alone.
I've seen something like it before.
Well, because the profits go to them anyway,
Figures.
whether it comes through them or through the Destiny
trust
thing. Like it's
Take the
Yeah,
cut.
right. It's all to them anyway. So like,
Husband and wife
I guess it doesn't matter. But
buried together.
so they don't have any like the Destiny stuff. I don't think on their
And like an awesome
reward site
yeah.
or the
That's a
gear
bummer.
or the gear site.
So you wouldn't be able to get anything from
This
that.
place is like
Well,
a
you just go to the
museum.
Destiny one. Don't they? Can't you just buy stuff
Think
off
they
there?
got a dinosaur one?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
much what it is.
that's what you were saying. Like, and some of it's reward based, right? But not all of it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's the rewards are like stuff that you do like in the game. Oops. Didn't mean to bring
I
that
thought you
in
were
here.
going to check it right away.
I was. What was it? Like a little airplane?
Yeah, it looked like it.
The flashlight stuff is really cool. I'm getting like some Alan Wake vibes from this. Oh, what happened to her? Looks like Jigglypuff got to her.
That's exactly what happened. The
Supposed to
sarcophagus.
go down here. What are we looking for?
Good
I'm
question.
not really clear on that. But we're definitely like into the treasure hunting thing still. Or this is where it started, I guess. As young lads.
Here's another one.
Another book. Flip it or rip it.
Nope.
I do believe this is an ancient Mesopotamian washer-dryer combo. I was the funny one. Always was.
Wait, why did he say it like that? Why did he say I was the funny one?
Oh,
Is this like their parents' house or something?
I don't recall, and we missed a lot because we were
Because we were talking about
Destiny and
Destiny.
Joel's
Hey,
jacket.
Nathan, check me out. Now who am I?
Sony bit rates.
Huh? Dr. Livingston, come on!
Nice.
Ooh.
Bit rates. The bit rate
Yeah,
of this
so
flashlight is
We picked up
50,000.
another camera for some other content that we want to do. And we're looking at memory cards.
What I wouldn't give
As
to
well.
get an invite like this.
We're thinking, oh, let's keep them as Sony cards. Which I didn't recommend, but Dan wanted to look at them.
I just wanted to see how expensive they were, but they only have UHS 2s.
Right.
Like they're only making the bleeding edge stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, so they might have
So-
had stuff before,
Right.
but
But
I
not, they're not making anything.
you wouldn't
now.
you wouldn't see it in the Sony store anymore. You'd probably just see it
The secondhand stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
they're
you can see it on
like they make
B&H or
like
Amazon.
Sony made blank Blu-rays for a while and then they stopped
Go anywhere
because they
you want.
only make bleeding edge stuff. Like
Where would
they
you
make they come out with the 128 gig Blu-ray, like quad layer.
And they source it out.
They make it,
Yeah.
and then other companies just pick that up,
Here
make
we
it, and then they
go.
stop, and they move on to something else.
In-
So, like
this
Sony
is
has
Taj
blank
Mahal.
CDs you can buy,
Right.
but they're not even 52x. They're 48 because that's
There
when
she
that's where they
goes.
stopped making blank CDs.
Soviet Union. Let's go to Moscow.
Like CDs hadn't even hit in the
It might be
52x
kinda
speed yet.
difficult to get in.
So they just the
wanna
only
see the
blank
before.
Sony CDs are leftovers from years back
Let's try
that
again.
are 48x capped
Right.
instead of
Ooh.
52. So
Sure
like if
would
you
be
ever
cool to
bought
see
those,
Windsor
then
Castle.
it would be worth it. First of all, they're
Sam.
old. They've been sitting
Hey.
around,
Hey, don't look at me. It's not
and
my
two,
fault
they
you
don't
were
even
born
have the
yet.
52x
Not like I
capability.
remember much of it
Oh
anyway.
yeah.
But this is the funny thing. I'm looking at all this Sony stuff, and I'm like, they get in, they do something innovative.
Okay.
That's great.
One last.
Like Blu-ray's awesome, but then they just get out,
Brazil.
and then when they're like, oh, we can come up with a dual layer Blu-ray, so they do that. They make some, and then
And
they
all
get
kinds of
out,
undiscovered tribes
and
with
they
poison
let all
darts.
the other companies like fight in the space.
That's okay.
So they're trying to be like the ones that are like, here's the thing, and then they put out a little bit to show everybody,
just
and
read
they can
this
buy
one.
it and try it.
Oh yeah.
And then all the other companies are like, oh, we're gonna get in on that. They start making them, and Sony's like, all right, well, I'm going over here now.
It's about the first Western
Now they're,
woman to visit
you know,
Lhasa.
fighting over the picket, like they're fighting over the remnants of
it-
that, and then
Could it be that they just get like
they just don't
they
commit.
just get beat? Well,
I don't know that they're
maybe,
getting
but,
beat.
like,
They just move on.
Hey,
I
check
guess,
it
but
out.
Like, they're
if
not even-
They might move on because like it's not profitable anymore. Like you see some of the stuff. It's like when it's bleeding edge.
Yeah.
It's not all that. Look what I did. I have a helmet now.
Well, you're always gonna get beat if you're constantly on the bleeding edge,
it's hot.
because like if you're the one making the new thing, very few people. Your market's very small.
Wait, let's keep this helmet on. How much of the mission can I do with this? Because you have that. He is okay.
Yeah, he's
we're
the
leaving
head.
this on. This is funny.
But yeah, if you're the one making the $5,000 TV, you just don't have a big market.
Right. And then someone else is going to make a $5,000 TV that's not $5,000 anymore.
Right. Because you've
And
shown
then-
the technology, you've put it out into the public eye.
Yeah.
So not only the consumer, but now the other companies can see it, dissect it, or you just like, for example, for Blu-ray, they just license it off to people,
Yeah. And they don't have to worry about
and they just move on.
the costs anymore.
So they're like, yeah, we're not going to keep making these because now we're just collecting fees off sales of
items.
Philips and Quantum or whoever's
Ugh.
verbatim, whoever's making.
I hate this
Aren't you a
statue.
little old to be making that joke?
I don't even know what the joke was. I missed it.
Yeah, I was talking about verbatim.
Wow. This table's as big as the ones in the orphanage dining hall.
I bet the food here was better.
Wouldn't take much.
Whew.
So we're kind of coming
They
into
must
this
have thrown some
unnaturally
great
because this is
parties.
supposed to happen
Judging by
instantly
the
after
artifacts,
the
they certainly
reveal
died.
in the last chapter,
Yeah.
and then when Drake falls and
Long
Sam
time
gets shot.
since
You
the
know,
last one, though.
Well, it's fine. It'll be okay for the viewers. It's bad for us. 'cause
right?
we-
But like, so one of the things that I think we lost there for a second was like it's kind of
I wonder if they still work.
like a break in the pace.
yeah.
And sometimes you hear people complain that like, oh, the pacing's all fucked up. And this is an example of where I think it actually doesn't feel fucked up. So like
Yeah.
when I played it, I remember that like I remember going through this house and looking at all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember that shift, and I didn't think it
Pirates
was
of Arabia.
irritating. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Always wanted to see
Yeah,
that.
because we did a lot of climbing, a lot of
Right.
fighting.
But
you
there's
know.
some people who just they want to get in like this is they're just like, come on.
Yeah, they don't
know?
like it.
Right.
Why are you playing like a heavy narrative-driven game if like you're gonna be mad about something like this?
Right. Well, I think back in the day at
Jousting.
least,
What are you
like
mad about?
like the original like Uncharted came out and stuff, and I don't know if people fully understood what it was when they were buying it too.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it was a great game and it sold well and it reviewed well, but like, I could see people, you know, they just picked up like MW2
Right.
or something,
Yeah,
and then
that's-
they're like, oh, it's like Indiana Jones. Oh, that's cool. They get it and they're like, what did I buy?
Yeah.
You know, like, because they're just like, I just buy FIFA and Call of Duty every year.
Exactly. So they're just.
Mom
Whoa!
stuff
How did you
might
get
be
up
in
here
one
so
of these
quick?
rooms.
There's not even stairs.
Find another way.
We've been over this about the whole Flash thing.
I know.
Yeah.
He's had the power since he was a kid.
Yeah. It's like a meta like story going on behind the scenes here.
He's a superhero.
It's like it's like a Seinfeld B plot. Like
Uncharted 5. They just have superpowers.
it's just Sam is the Flash.
It's all that flash memory. He has a high bit rate.
the high bitrate flashlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's flash memory.
It is flash.
Flashlight.
Hey, the air vent.
God, you're just so quick on that
there.
stuff.
Yep.
A dragon.
I don't operate that way.
That's okay.
Looks like it's from Southeast Asia.
I don't operate that way on the receiving end either. In case it hasn't been clear.
Well, part of it is like how I deliver it.
Yeah.
Right, where I'm not always making it like super obvious, so it's like
There's like recorded evidence now of the different stages, the different ways that I perceive things.
right.
So there's you say something and I go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Which is I got it, but I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Then there's the, yeah.
Which is, like, the
and then
fun
there's
one.
I sit here for 10 seconds and I go, oh my God.
yeah. I have to like look over. I'm like,
Yeah.
Does he get it?
Sundial.
Does he get it?
Yeah, most of the time I
Imagine
won't.
being lost at sea.
And if you don't, that's fine
Those
too.
instruments.
That's fun.
The only
No, it's not.
thing
It's not
standing
fine.
between death and salvation.
What is this Asian guy? Like, I don't understand what's
I don't know.
happening.
It's Mr. Sony.
Mr. Sony.
We're looking for flash drives. That's what
It's
we're
Shuhei Yoshida.
doing. Is that who Mr. Sony is?
He used to be in my mind.
Hey,
And then
I
something
got your favorite
happened.
book here.
I don't know what happened.
Really?
Ooh.
Which one?
Ooh, pirates with a
Pirates.
Y. It's like
History of the
vampires with a
robberies and
Y.
murders of the most notorious
Fucking
pirates.
British people do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that where we are,
like a
Britain?
generally made up
No.
history. Even the author's name is a fake.
Oh, that's right. They just have historical stuff.
There's like that old shit.
Yeah.
Fake or not, this looks like a first edition.
Are you serious? Man, this place, man. Wow.
Want to take it with you?
Nah. It'll just disintegrate in my backpack.
Okay, where do we gotta go?
Is that his way of saying he won't
You
read
could
it?
sell it. Then you wouldn't need to take
Yeah.
that job.
Well, tonight, let's just stick with what already belongs to us.
That's right. They're trying to find something. Was it a journal or something? I don't remember. That was supposedly like so it's a historical artifact
Okay.
because like Sir Francis Drake. Like, apparently, they're look. Yeah, there's something here that's supposedly there for their family.
That could get us into the room below it.
But that would be like you would see it lumped in with like a historical
fit in
archive
there.
or something.
Can you handle
Like
it?
somebody who's a collector would have it. But it's your family's thing apparently or something. So
Let's see what you got then.
if I'm recalling it correctly, so that's why you're here.
How do I get up there?
You just do the thing.
No.
It's usually what I do, and that's what you do. So
Do we gotta do like a climbing jam?
see if I can keep my feet out of the shot this time.
You just sit comfortably. Sit however you want to sit. I don't think anybody
I'm
cares.
sick and tight, man. I'm
this
good.
out.
Oh, samurai helmet.
That does not fit.
I wonder if I'm supposed to put this one on the other. I wonder if there's.
You
an
see him
extra
when he
for
does? I love that, like the
it. When he's just the light.
because the
yeah.
light hadn't. Yeah, he hadn't adjusted it yet. So he like turns and he's like,
Yeah, it's sort of like. The light is a little bit in like your look stick.
Nice.
right.
Liven up the place.
Since when do you like classical music?
Alright, let's go over here and see if I can.
I am a man of many tastes.
Wait, where was the? Uh-oh. Yep, just did it again. It's because I keep turning in these opposite directions. Where was the guy? Oh, Sam, help me. Help me, Obi-Sam Kenobi.
My only hope.
Where was... I want to put this hat back on the other thing. On the wrong...
Please don't worry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not going to matter?
I promise it doesn't matter.
Okay. Ooh.
Polaroid?
They're going to start streaming.
Let me see.
It's a lot of Polaroid.
I think it still works. Come here. Now smile.
I wanted to buy one of those.
They're cool. Oh, look at that. Selfies. Before it was cool.
Don't lose it.
There's
Yeah,
no,
shake
like,
it.
There's no
There
articulating.
he goes.
There's no articulating screen, so it's just like not perfectly composed at all. It's just like cropped.
Yeah.
And bad. Yeah, that would never happen.
You gotta shake it.
Oh. Like a Polaroid picture?
That's what it is.
I know. I mean, it makes sense. We're both outcasts from the orphanage. How much do I gotta shake this thing?
You could probably stop.
Oh, is it good now? Oh, look! Let's shake it some more. It's a good sound. Flop, 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 flop. All right, now what?
Okay. Up here.
Climby time.
Hey, don't fall.
Oh, shimmy sham? There's a dinosaur. Do I have to kick this?
You probably should.
Push it over like a cat? Nope.
It's
Going
an
over.
obstacle.
Oh,
Whoa!
Almost.
I saw it like just it tilted a little bit.
Ooh. I wonder if you can, like, mess with them. It makes me nervous. This seems like a bad idea. That seems like a bad idea. I gotta say though, the quality, the render quality on this game, even with the DLSS, we've been playing on the
It's
performance mode,
disgusting.
is crazy.
It's disgusting in the way that bad was used in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jackson. Yeah.
This,
What the hell did he just do to his arm?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
It was weird.
Okay.
As we're talking about the nice
Good thing
graphics.
I'm not claustrophobic.
I mean, the graphic quality of the arm was still good.
Yeah.
It just didn't
Look at
make
this vent. This is a beautiful vent.
Just look at this vent.
Oh, there it is. When you start to like look a little bit, you can see some of the tessellation.
Yeah, well, that's the DLSS.
It's a
I
little
think.
grainy. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool. It's still like
it's still fine.
when you're moving, it's impressive. It's impressive. This is how they're gonna make like 8K like easier to more easily accessible
Yeah,
as a new
if-
standard if it comes in.
If NVIDIA can perfect it with the DLSS.
I'm in.
Oh yeah.
When NVIDIA's like, you can take a 1080p image and upscale it to 8K and it looks exactly the same.
I think
And we're just like, what?
I know the font that Weston's thing is in. I can't remember the name of it right now, but
You better figure it out.
I could probably look it up. Oh wait, I want to see the other. What else is that? This is just like a. Oh, not what I thought. I thought that was a mirror. Which is a very reflective canvas painting right there. We're looking for a book, right? This can't be it. Oh, this guy was sick. Not in the way that it's used in like the current era. Like the way it's like medically. I mean, look, he's got a hospital bed in his house. He's got some tubes.
I heard someone. I was listening to one of the Game Scoop episodes, and they were talking about like rap and Jared, the Reverend Jared Petty, the guy said that used to be a reverend.
Okay.
He looked directly at Damon and he said, "I cannot rap. Not even in like the '80s commercial sense can I rap." And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Okay.
But I kind of get it after like seeing some really like cringy '80s commercials. Like he's basically saying I can't even do this like
Didn't see any
in a
tunnels.
funny way. Like
yeah.
not even in the '80s commercial sense can I rap.
Gotcha.
I'm like, what?
Like corny 80s commercials. where it's
Yeah.
like they're okay. I gotcha.
I'm assuming there was that era of like R&B and hip hop, late '80s, early '90s.
Oh,
where
well,
like
early hip hop is hilarious.
yeah.
And sometimes also like
Journals
Awesome.
galore.
I was right. So he's looking for a journal. I
but
think.
some of it's like ridiculous. Like Run DMC and
Yeah, it's very
Salt
very
and Pepper and all that sort of stuff.
it's very
like,
80s and '90s. Like it just
yeah. It's
like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
trying new oh, that's right.
New Kids on the Block. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg. That's hilarious.
Well, because remember Donnie Wahlberg was in New Kids on the Block, and then Mark Wahlberg was doing
he
the.
became an action movie star. Ridiculous.
That was later.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was the.
There was this guy I work with called Mark. I call him Marky Mark, and every time I'm like Marky Mark, and he's like, yeah, he's coming back. I'm
I
like,
guess-
is he?
I guess Ice Cube did that too.
Yeah, but Ice-T did as well. Remember?
Ice-T was.
He was on the
We were talking about
the
this
crime
before,
show.
right? Like one of them was the F the police guy, and then he became a cop.
The police coming straight from the
yeah.
underground.
And then one of them became a cop on a TV show, which was like hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, Ice-T was on the Ice Cube did all the like the old like the comedy movies and stuff.
Right.
Like Are We There Yet?
Are we
and
there
stuff.
yet?
Yeah.
Yep. Man, those movies are.
And
probably
he did
15
the
years
Friday.
old now.
Remember? Friday? Next Friday? Friday after next? Remember the like
don't know.
Debo? Like remember, they sit on the porch, and like the fucking his name Debo. He comes on the bicycle. He rolls up with the funny
Okay.
eye. You don't remember
Okay.
the Friday movies? What? It's Ice Cube and what's the other guy? I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's all right. But yeah, it's funny because like,
Just a paradise?
and then yeah, he was doing like kids movies at one point.
Oh, is this where they're discovering Avery? Oh, it is.
Henry Avery. Gunzoy heist.
I'm talking about fucking fuck the police, and he's reading about fucking pirates.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Well,
topical. I
Pirates
guess.
had the same
I've
attitude.
never seen this one.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a different experience though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's
they
definitely
weren't
Mom's
they weren't
handwriting.
running through the streets of L.A.
Put up your hands.
Oh, they had cannons. Oh no.
Hey. There's no need for that. What is he holding? Hey, you keep your gun on me. Give me my journal. All right. I'm sorry, Nathan.
Sam gonna get shot again? Like already?
He's a fucking magnet.
So what now? Now, we wait
Till she dies.
for the police.
Oh.
Fuck the police.
Well, we're just.
You don't
What
know
the
what to do with that headache. Stop. I mean, the hassle of ruining two kids' lives, that's...
Oh man.
I really don't want to shoot you. Come on, lady. It was no harm, no foul, all right? We all must face the consequences for our actions.
So dramatic.
And at least let him go. I brought him down here so he could see our mom's stuff. That's it. He had nothing to do with this. What? I'm telling you that this is all on me. No,
No, the mom.
your mother's stuff. Yeah, that journal. It was our mom's. You're Cassandra Morgan's boys.
Yep.
Hi? My God. I could have shot you. Yeah, you still might, so,
Yeah, she had terrible trigger discipline there. I was anxious the whole time. Just knowing. You can't do that. You just can't. No.
You knew our mom.
They do that in movies constantly. It drives me nuts.
Because it's tense. It's tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's also wrong. And no one, it's not tense to people that like
collector of sorts.
don't know. People like when they're around guns for the first time, like they just see a gun, they're tense.
So, Mom was like your translator?
Sometimes. Unless, you know.
Your mother was the most brilliant historian I have ever met.
Oh.
This game has.
Why are they
Could
orphans?
have accomplished so much together.
Was she just like, nah, I like history better?
No.
Make you two history.
So
Bye.
here's the problem: is like from what I remember, nothing stuck with me at least.
Okay.
If it did, if they did explain it, it didn't stick with me.
Okay.
All her discoveries.
But I don't really think they. This game is unique. Like this doesn't happen at all in like any of the other games really.
So this just like
The
fleshes
third
out
game
more of their
has
story.
some like flashbacky stuff a little bit like this, but very little. This game is way more exposition-y and like lore, like building.
Gets into the characters.
It does.
I like that.
So like the first game is like just you're climbing, shooting,
treasure
and-
hunter man.
Yeah, you're yelling at like one person about something, and then all of a sudden you're just doing the thing. Yeah, this game is like the
didn't have any errors.
antithesis of that. So
That's what history tells us.
this is also longer though. Like this game is dragging on more than like if we played the first game, I think I ran through it in like 7 hours.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like we're past that.
Also, those are older games too. So
They
those,
are.
Those were.
They are,
Those
and they
usually
were
did
on
that.
they were on weaker hardware too.
Right.
So they were PS3.
She'd have like 6 to 8 hour like story narrative games,
Forgive me.
and then everything else was like
Ramblings of an old woman.
Yeah,
you know,
there's
multiplayer
story
advanced
there,
things.
but it's all like in the moment, like things happening. Like the story is like you're arguing with the enemy, you know,
Right.
and then all of a sudden like
Yours as it
go
is.
into the fight thing. Like
Fight
this
movie
doesn't
thing,
like none of
gameplay
this
loop.
stuff happens.
Perhaps one day.
Yeah, these are cool. This is like a movie.
Yeah.
Oh no! Did she call the police?
Yeah, so,
Fuck the
we're off the
police.
hook, right? I'll handle the police.
You could have called.
You found your
back.
way in.
No, they would have showed up anyway.
Trust you can see yourself.
Like once you make the call, you know how those police are.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I guess because it's an emergency service,
Yeah.
you don't want to be, like, poorly utilizing it or
Right.
locking up the time for someone else that needs it, which...
Right, but if you call, they're still going to show.
Right, well,
Like the
they
police, yeah.
have to.
Right.
At that point. You can't really call them off. Oh, she's going to die.
You can cancel an ambulance.
Oh, no, she can't handle the police now.
Holy shit. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Her purpose was fulfilled.
Uh-oh.
Sam?
She should have had a Fitbit. Could have been seeing like, oh, my heart
We
rate's
have to
dropping.
do something.
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of here.
Tachycardic.
Just leave her here.
There's nothing we can do for her. All right, we have to run. If
What
the cops
timing?
find us here, then this... Nathan! We gotta go. Right now.
Oh, no. Oh, that's cool. The light's blinking through the...
Window, come on!
Yeah, they're going to get chased.
They're definitely not. The cops are definitely not prepared for 2 kids escaping from the 2nd floor of a mansion out of a window. That's for sure.
That's pretty good.
Because who the fuck's doing this?
Sliding me, I'd do this.
Close the window.
Oh, yeah.
Not you. I mean, I don't think you
Oh.
can. I'm saying like.
Yeah.
but
Them.
I'm being all like, oh, this game's trying to be hyper realistic, so I'm gonna critique it to every fucking
Right.
fault. Yeah.
That, I mean, that's the thing. So we were talking about Destiny again. Ugh. All right. That's one of those things. Like people get mad about certain stuff, like not being realistic or not being appropriate enough in the Space Wizard game. Like,
Yeah, that's where.
like
Like,
calm down. Like it's fine.
like it's fun to pick at this though
Suspend the
because
disbelief for once.
the
like,
fact
it's the
that it
point of the
does
game.
so much well is what makes me want to critique the little few things it does wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would make smart to like do the window, but maybe in the heat of the moment, like when they're young, like it's
Yeah,
not,
I
it's-
wouldn't have. Yeah,
It's
no,
not
I
like
would-
it's like
I
our
would
age
have.
where
I would have
we'd,
just been like booking it.
like if I was climbing out the window, I'd think about it, you know, because I don't want to like leave a trace. Like I've played the Splinter Cell games. Like I'm closing doors, I'm hiding bodies. I'm, you know.
So Sam's not considered a juvenile. He's
Oh, that's
2
right.
suspects, 1 juvenile.
Oh.
Oh
No.
See if they unload on some kids. Pop, pop, pop.
No. They probably wouldn't. They're fast though.
So that would make the scene more interesting, like more crazy for
They just start
game's
shooting us?
sake, like for gameplay's sake.
Oh,
But
yeah.
But then it wouldn't make sense in a realistic. I don't. Most cops probably wouldn't unload on, 2 young like white kids running from a fucking mansion.
Yeah, probably not unless they're armed.
Now if they're, I'm not going there.
Maybe. It really depends on like location.
If they're Asian, no.
Oh no. There we go. There we go.
They weren't prepared for your
Spider-Man moves.
superhero level fucking.
Oh, I gotta get out.
You're about to break away from a cop. That's wild.
I did it.
You believe they used tax dollars to pay that guy?
I'm squirrely.
He just let it. Whoa!
Yo, he's fast. Where's Sam?
Nate, no!
Oh, I'm not supposed to run that way.
Probably
That
not.
was losing. Oh, there we go. It reset me. I lost track of Sam. I don't know where he went. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Oh man. Come on, jump. There we go.
Go. Shoot the fuckers.
They're kids. I mean, if they're aware. Oh, here's the bike.
On the bike! Yeah, come on!
If they just left there.
Do I get to drive
the
the bike
cops
now?
didn't see the
Hold
bike.
on tight.
I guess not. It's behind. Oh, bike physics.
You're like, do I get to drive the bike? It's a Sony game. You're not driving shit. It's a cutscene, my friend.
We drive a boat. We drove a
We
Jeep.
did, but not in this case. This is all cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Metal Gear level, like fucking too long cutscenes.
This is the movie chapter.
I'd say we're clear.
Chapter 16 in Night at the Theater.
It's the movie
Catch your
chapter.
breath for a second.
I'm like 35 minutes in already.
That's disgusting. Well, a lot of that's gonna get cut, right? That's like
Some of the yeah.
the front end
Probably
stuff.
the first 5 minutes or so.
You syncing audio and shit. Oh, I didn't crack into this
Some night, huh?
Oh, the strawberry.
strawberries and cream.
Dr Pepper.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
I don't really care for cream all that much.
Hey.
I thought the cream soda Dr Pepper was interesting.
Those are good.
That wasn't bad, but So strawberry. I don't.
She was
Smells like dessert.
sick.
Yeah.
This has got to be
okay to feel
horrible
bad.
for me.
There's nothing we could do about it.
Oh yeah. It's
Oh
a
my
soda.
God. I didn't even log my shit today. 65 grams of sugar in this thing.
do now?
This bottle is 129% of my sugar intake for the day.
Yep. This stuff's terrible.
Can't go back to the job.
It's so bad.
It smells overly sweet, like a
It
Starburst.
smells amazing.
It smells like a strawberry, berries and cream Starburst.
It's
I'm
like
serious.
candy.
We get as far away from this place as we possibly can.
Yeah?
That's not
How
gross
long
at
till the
all.
cops
I know.
find us?
But it is ridiculous.
And Samuel Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a good
us.
one.
It's a little too sweet.
Yeah.
Nathan.
So the lady at the store recommended making like ice cream floats with them.
That would be genius.
Yeah.
Because you could use like vanilla ice cream.
Uh-huh.
That we were destined
And that,
for something
yeah.
great.
Okay.
Until tonight,
Because there's already so much of a strawberry flavor coming off of it.
with this. Mom's unfinished work.
Okay.
This is our chance to restart our lives.
I can't.
brand
I
new
couldn't drink it every
identities.
day though.
What are you
Like that's the
No,
thing.
it's too much.
Like it's so
That's-
strong.
This one's like a treat. Yeah.
Pretty good at
Yeah.
forging papers too.
That was like that flaming hot Mountain Dew I had.
I mean, in
Did I
general,
send you
like,
the picture of that?
in general, don't be drinking soda every day.
Mom believes
But yeah,
Sir
yeah.
Francis Drake had heirs.
That was the most unique thing I've tasted
Who's
in
to
a
say
long
he
time.
didn't?
Because it just tingles on the way down. That
Serious?
the flaming hot Mountain
Thank
Dew.
you.
Nathan, we were meant for this. And I promise, you and me together,
Yeah, that's not
we're
bad.
gonna go far.
So,
Mom's unfinished work.
What do you
So that was the
say?
whole gist of everything.
is that why he's called Drake? Nathan Drake?
Nathan Drake.
Yeah. Okay, that's why. That makes sense.
Everything changed after that. You know, we became
So he's just telling the
explorers,
story.
Okay.
adventurers. Mostly thieves. Ow.
Okay, just hold still.
There she is. Oh, she's strapped.
You know, for a while, it felt like
She's along for the adventure.
if we weren't taking turns going to jail, it was because we were in jail together.
So she's, explaining to him, hey, I have this brother. Finally.
After I lost him,
I mean, I know it's been 3 video games, honey, but
thought I lost him.
You didn't want to bring him back up again.
The real question is, how, why, and when?
did she get there? Yeah. Maybe she has,
That's
like,
it.
flash powers like Sam does.
Now you know everything.
She's,
Power of
You, I
GPU
doubt
rendering.
that's
Yeah,
the
she's-
thing.
Who's the
What?
Superman Spider-Man thing?
It's a lot.
Oh, the lawsuit.
Yeah.
The Microsoft. They filed
Microsoft.
the yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
They filed the paperwork for to the UK with I guess the
I'm
lawyer that wrote it
thinking
up
You're lucky
said
that I found
Superman
you when I
instead
did.
Instead of Spider-Man.
instead of
Sony Spider-Man.
Sony's Superman game.
So stupid.
God.
So
I'm glad
dumb.
you didn't lose a limb or anything.
That person probably makes way too much
Would've
money,
been a
too.
Dude, that lawsuit is
lot
amazing
out
though.
here.
I have.
You,
It is amazing
Oh, you know,
to
easy,
watch,
just
like,
follow the sound of
Microsoft
gunfire.
just go in front of
now
like
that you-
people in suits and
Here.
say our company's just we suck. We can't we
Yeah.
Sony's so amazing at everything.
Come in, Sully.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like all the fanboys online,
Yeah.
it's like, what do you?
Oh, you know,
How do you?
he's banged
If you're like an
up, he's
Xbot type
alive,
guy, how do you
of
even?
course.
I mean, they find a way to try to like
Now
make it
he's
work in their favor.
to The other Drake.
But like when your company is just up there, just
I'll let Nate tell you.
crying and pouring its guts out about how like you can't compete, so
Yeah.
you need 50
Glad you
studios
could join us.
and you got to buy up Activision.
Yeah, and trying to use like the law to like get to it. The thing
Praise
was like,
God.
Well, they're just doing what they need to try and convince people to sign paperwork.
Yeah, they're headed to the
Yeah.
northern
So
side of
you
the
know
island.
they'll do whatever
See if you
or
can
say
find a place
whatever.
to sit down over there.
Like
Yeah,
they're
'cause
signing
it's-
all these like
Get out of here.
faux deals like to get like the regulators to like be happy with them and
Yeah.
everything.
yeah, like look, here's our proof of concept.
Yeah.
No, there is.
So the main
no
problem was the
Alcazar.
regulators were like some of them were saying apparently like, oh well, you're saying you.
Oh, he knows about he knows the
Sam made
Alcazar.
it
Okay,
all
so
Oh, okay.
sorry, someone didn't.
What an asshole, right?
Just a little bit of plot going on.
Yeah, yeah.
What's his name?
Look, I'll fill you in on
Sully
everything
didn't
when
know
I see
about
you,
the Alcazar
okay?
thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So now
okay.
he knows about the Alcazar
Yeah.
thing.
You two be safe down there.
So Sully
No
brought
worries.
her. That's what happened.
That's what happened. Yeah.
That makes sense. That's what I was gonna say.
Traja.
Where was Sully? Oh, she doesn't want the gun?
Thanks.
Oh, no, she has her own.
Sure.
Never mind.
No, I mean, thanks for saving me. Again.
Was I saying anything
I
important?
almost didn't this time.
We were just talking about the Microsoft.
Oh yeah, they were saying like, well, you're talking about how you're not going to take like games away, but then
Come on.
when you bought Bethesda, you started
I
taking
got us a ride.
games away, and when you bought like Double Fine, you're taking games
Yeah.
away. So the problem was like the double speak.
So,
Right.
we're headed to the northern
Yeah.
side of
You
the
know.
island?
Oh, chapter 17.
Oh, man.
Home to the founders of Libertalia.
17. Wow, that was a long... That was a
Treasure's
very
probably
narrative-driven
there.
chapter.
Yeah.
Need to save Sam before they find
Should we stop it there for the moment?
Yeah, we can if you want.
Resume?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.